Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3. Now we have the Battle of Vilnius, Lithuania. Once more, as we intend to... Peter Bagration is the army we're attacking. And hopefully maybe we can drag in some more of these. Anyways, we'll destroy the bigger part of this force. And then we can smite this one with an out-assault. Also, this is the highest star general. This one is kind of unknown. Right, let's go ahead and strike and smite the Russians. The Russians pull up defense. They've got 3 6-pounder guns. They're gonna bring in a pretty darn powerful howitzer. And as per usual, heavy cavalry, quite dangerous. Jaeger battalions, dangerous as well. But otherwise, I think we will... I mean, we have a lot more men. We actually outnumber the Russians quite a lot. So we should be able to do this. Hopefully we'll try to keep Napoleon's army as much as possible out of this. And maybe more rely on the Polish force to come in. But without further ado, let's go ahead and strike in the second battle of Lithuania in 1808. It's gonna be in among these ravines, which is going to probably actually it should work in favor of the Russians if they would post their men in such a way to deflate our advantage in manpower. Unfortunately for the Russians, they only got 6-pounder guns, and my guns are pretty good. As we saw in one of the others, my guns were able to... You know what? I get quite a shit start here. I do not have a good position for my cannons anywhere. I guess the best way would be to move them up through here. So we would get these guns moving through here. And I'm not sure. Light cavalry would follow. Heavy cavalry could be there. Most of the army is just going to advance forward, and then the 2 specialist troops can follow the guns. General's going to be on the hill to look out over the situation. Where did I put the Belgian Grenadiers? I put them right here. Special looking unit. And off we go. That's enemy reinforcements coming in from over there. Right, let's mobilize the men. Enemy cannon shot are flying, but it's hitting. Not only does it have to fly through the forest, it's covered there by the ravine. Next to these trees are where the guns are going. 2 specialists. I'm gonna follow, and they're gonna be on the right side, and then the rest of the infantry will advance forward in line towards the Russians. The cavalry will stay back to start off with, as we do not wish to lose them, and the general is going to stay on the hill as well as our forces march to prepare the attack on the Russian force. Oh! They are actually hitting the general, so he needs to come off the hill. Some of his 2 men of his bodyguard was struck down by cannonball. And so he has to move to safety, move down into the ravine, onto the road, which goes here. As the French soldiers march on in line. Well, no, they're not actually French, because I believe... Well, some of these are French. I think it says which one are Belgians. Yes, there we go. These are Belgians. So the 26th, 56th. Well, the 28th regiment, but it's the 45 regiment of the is Belgian. The 86th, the 56th, the 45th, the 12th, and then the rest of these are French to add on. So it's these units that are the Belgians, so the Grenadiers, and then 4 of those, and 1 unit of these Lightfoot. The army's coming to the position, and because I was looking close up, I missed the fact that 1 unit had marched straight into the enemy, which wasn't very clever. Halt all the lines. Oh, you're already all the way up there. You need to be pulled back immediately. Let's see if we can get you on a slight angle. Same with you. And see if you need to stand and fire over there because the enemy is so close. These 3 needs to come up.
Our men are running, sir.
1 unit was broken. The guys over here managed to succeed in their advance. You know, we're gonna have to draw you like this because we want the cannons to be able to fire. Okay, these guys need to pull back immediately. And the heavy Russian cavalries are destroying our men. Form square in preparation of enemy cavalry charge. Form square. Let's take a stock of the situation. 1 French regiment, the 69th regiment, is fleeing, and the 86th Belgian regiment is fleeing. The 50th regiment of foot is stuck out here on the flank on its own. These Russian heavy cavalry is cutting down the 86th and they're moving through, but now they get stuck on the squares. We've got the what is this, the 52nd in square right there. Not sure if they will be able to stand against it. Could get a bit of support by the 56th Belgian regiment, but as you can see, the heavy cavalry is pushed straight through, and here's the guy that carries the flag, the eagle, and he's having trouble. No, he's not, because he actually killed that guy. But we've got a regiment moving up, ready to unload fire upon them. We've got regiments moving in though. You know what? We can move all of these. Ah, crap. The Belgian one is about to give way. Move like so. You know what? We'll have the cannons come through the forest, and then these 2 regiments will move up on either side. Oh, crap. And we'll move back to normal speed. The Belgians be on this side. The 2 fleeing regiments are back, but they're not really going to be able to be used. These guys are in trouble. Cavalry coming in, and we had the Jaegers firing upon them. So these guys need to make their way back into the forest. The Belgian 56th regiment has its square has broken.
Our men are running, sir.
And now they are running. We need to get the general over here. Form square, and you guys form square. Form square. And the 45th Belgian regiment is not doing well. And they are falling back as well. There's just the Russian heavy cavalry has broken down a lot of our men. The 52nd is still holding on there in the forest, even though it's surrounded and cut off from the rest of the army, and having heavy cavalry attacking it, and they have a regiment close by. We need to, yes, our guns are ready enough. Open fire. Where's the general? He's on his way. We need to mobilize our cavalry. Heavy cavalry has been hit by a cannonball. Here comes the general. Here to rally the men. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move all the cavalry coming around through here. This unit's not gonna be used, so why don't you move back and form square. You guys are not really in a position to be in square, so you need to fall back. And this unit needs to fall back as well. Right, the enemy cavalry have been sent off, and so we need to form into lines and open fire. We got Russians coming in over there. And we need to turn. Make sure to move this regiment. Form them into square. Oh, the Russians are really close up here. It's a recruit regiment though. Not gonna do well. At point blank range, they're receiving volley. That guy got shot in the face. No! Or maybe he just face palmed, and whoever his commander was to put the troops that close to the enemy, to march them that close. Cannons are opening fire. We've got the army is still intact though, even though my blunder in the start. The heavy cavalry will lead the attack onto the Jaeger battalions. The Dragoon will go for the 10th, while the Cuirassiers will go for the 9th. And as they charge in, the two light Belgian cavalry divisions, or not divisions, regiments, will move in after them as to sweep up that which has been left behind. We got enemy light horse moving through. Get those recruit regiments. This regiment will go for the guns on the hill. Charge for the guns! Charge the guns! What do we have here? Some kind of hussar regiment having trouble deciding what to attack, and so they're riding around all over the place. Charge the guns! We've got 11th Horse Guard over there, so we have to keep an eye out on them if they want to charge in and protect their cannons. The Belgian Dragoons are fighting hard over here. Hopefully they will break these men. These two regiments have done their job, and they will continue on here. The light cavalry needs to get off the hill. We don't want them engaging heavier cavalry. Get down here. The Belgian Dragoons are coming under heavy fire, and so we want to break these guys though. The Elisavetgardsky something hussars. Forwards, infantry, support the cavalry attack. And this opens up for the general to move in close as well. We got those hussars, but I imagine they are about to break pretty darn soon. Cavalry, push forwards. Massive cavalry charge going in among the Russians. cannon shot ripping through the lines as men and horses fight for their lives.
Our men are running, sir.
It looks like those cannon shots were enough to send off one of the light regiments. It's time to pull off the cavalry attack, I think, given that one of the regiments gave way. So they will retreat, and that will open up for our own cannons, which probably already are laying into these men. No, they're actually mostly they're shooting into this square because they're firing on whatever turns up over there, and probably killed quite a few of these men. But there's no risk for these men, so what we can do is we can go over there. Oh, don't go like that. Go like that. So what we can do is we can send
victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
send our men over there to kill them as soon as they come in over the edge of the map there. Forward, march. We'll have the general stationed right in the middle. We got enemy horse guards moving in, goons. The general is standing with his men. The 7th, well, no, I can't even say it. The 70th Regiment of Foot was up there. Oh, have the Russian dismounted something? Regiment of Mounted Jaegers. Where are they? Can I see if I hold on the horse? They're dismounted, but I can't see the dismounted unit. Oh, they're retreating. They're retreating. They're over here somewhere. There they are, Coney Polk. These guys. So they clever now. The AI actually dismounted one of its units. We got 2 batteries. Both of them actually are named batteries. This is the Gavadradsky Petanoia, and then it's these Petanoia Teria Batteria. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe not actually named. Might just be Russian. How they say cannon in Russian. Oh, shit. I marched these two too far. Stay in the forest. Fall back. Bloody Jaegers as well. Oh, crap. This regiment's going to give up, isn't it? And then it's going to be down to the Belgians. You know what? Because I missed that. Fall back. We're going to limber this one up. We're going to turn it towards here. And open up with canister. Has the cavalry recovered a bit? Yeah, well, they're tired and active, so yeah, I would say they've recovered a bit. Going for it again. Heavy cavalry attacking the 42nd Russian regiment. Coming across the snow. Charging in. No! God's sake. As I turn the cannon, I imagine a single cannon shot moved through and just annihilated my unit. For God's sake, that was... wow. So that unit was completely destroyed, but Napoleon turns up. These reserve regiments, or these regiments that were quite heavily wounded, will have all of these go into support around the cannons then. We have one over here. We can mobilize on the flank there. How's the cavalry charge going? It's going just fine. Get those cannons down there. And then I don't think we need the lines to be here anymore. So we can march them over here. Open up on those guys. We need someone to get over here to protect the cannons. These hussars coming in close. Come on, give me a good canister. Yes! Boom! Not super effective, but kind of effective. But the Belgian, they're breaking down. Now the cannons are under attack. Crap. We've got, you know what? They can fall back over here. There's so few of them now. Oh, the cannons are still firing? They fired at point blank range. So they held on still against the hussars. Hussars are inside the square. The general's unit have taken quite a few casualties. What we need is something more than Napoleon to turn up. So here comes the general. Form into lines. See if the cannons want to come back at some point. Maybe that could be Napoleon's job, try to rally them. Get them back to the fight. Need to inspire the center because I feel as though a bayonet charge is coming in there by the Russians. We got these regiments ready to line up along here. Oh yeah, we already had one to set up over there. Then you will go along there. Russian units are falling back. It's a shame we lost an entire cannon just due to that stupid maneuvering thing. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like the Russian force is just falling back. Cannons was, I mean, my cavalry was stupid enough not to be able to charge these cannons because a bit of a hill was in the way. Okay, this square is probably getting torn to shreds by friendly fire. Get them out of the line of fire. Get them on the flank. Interesting that we see this sort of the enemy pulling back when they realize the battle is over. See if we can scare away the horses as well and take care of that battery. The enemy general comes to say goodbye, and we shoot some of his bodyguard as he does that. The Belgian army was quite badly torn up through this battle. Losing that cannon was not very nice either. But we won nonetheless against the Russian force. And as long as the Russians are not able to... is that another regiment coming in as the other ones are leaving? It's coming in splintered. I guess then we will push forwards and shoot on everyone that turns up to turn them away. Forwards! Let's see, where are this cannon crew? Where's Napoleon? Napoleon, hurry! Maybe you have time riding through the snow to save that cannon crew. It's just a mess of Russians running about here. End battle then. It's still a heroic victory somehow. Not entirely sure how, but heroic victory nonetheless. Yeah, we lost. We had 10,000 men and we lost 2,000. But this army... Oh yeah, the cannons lost. God damn it. He's not going to be able to chase them down. And I don't really want to chase them down either, since those armies are quite broken down. Oh, we have cannons coming up though. So we've got two young guard batteries. But both of them are 6 pounds, so it's only 6 pounder. We got 8 pounder horse-drawn artillery. Well, that means we can recruit another, a new 12 pounder. We're recruiting a 6 pounder here. I'm not entirely sure why. It's not really needed. So we dealt with this that needed to be fought. What I did over here was I moved this army because for some reason it crashed when I tried to take St. Petersburg, so we're gonna have to figure out some other way. Let's go ahead and end turn and see what the enemy is up to. Smolensk. Moving troops around. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna have to do to... Oh, look at that, there's an army blocking the bridge over to Moscow. So, they're not gonna go out to secure the region in the north. Oh, let's see here. Intercept. However I do, this will... No, we will not intercept. We will fight your main force. Right. The thing is, though, I'm not entirely sure how long this episode have been. And I think the other battle probably took quite a long time. The thing is, I've also posted quite long videos. So I think we'll end it here, because I think fighting the Swedes... You know what? Not intercepting means that I have to fight less Swedes, because in the other one... The two forces would reinforce them, but in this, only one of them will. But I think this is going to be quite a hard battle, and so I'll have to focus on this in another video. So the next video will start here, fighting the Swedes in Finland, the first battle of Finland. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!